I think all the great performances in the history of cinema always have like complicated backstories or complicated forward stories. Marlon Brando on Streetcar Named Desire, I mean, that's his breakout role. But from everything that's been kind of observed in interviews and things like that, he kind of resented the role. I think Stanley Kowalski was one of his least favorite role. But I mean, everyone kind of wanted this role. This was a role that he fought for at the time in the Broadway version, which was, a few years prior to the film. On Broadway, they offered it to everyone and their brother, Burt Lancaster, John Lund, Van Heflin. Some of those names mean something. The prevailing thing about Brando was that they thought he was, and this is crazy, as in modern day conceptions, they thought he was too young and handsome for the role. When has that ever been a problem in Hollywood? But his agent, Edith Van Cleve, got him an opportunity to audition in front of Tennessee Williams, the playwright for A Streetcar, and, then there was no other option. When they were making the movie, I think there was the offer put out for Robert Mitchum to take over the role, but RKO turned it down. This was kind of like the tail end of people having studio contracts. Robert Mitchum was signed to RKO, but this was a Warner film. And that's like just weirdly the case of just like these Broadway to film adaptations. I think it's always best if you get the guys from the best performance on stage. I mean, if you had a 50s era Marlon Brando working today, I don't think anyone would turn that person down. But Hollywood studio execs are stupid. Hence the studio.
We think this could be like an all-time classic. And yes, we think the motel sequence derails the entire film. Honestly, I thought you liked it.
No, I never liked it. I didn't like it in the script. I didn't like it when we shot it. I didn't like it in the movie. That's why I was waiting for you as the head of the studio to say he had to cut it. So go in there and tell him to cut it.
I don't want to do that.
That's your only job.
It's not my only. I have a lot of jobs around here.
No,
but I don't.
you don't.
Yes,
Just
I
grab
do.
your balls and go